Welcome back to UNC pregame show, where we have fallen all the way to the goddamn Fenway Bowl. One tackle away, folks, in the playoffs. Instead we're here. It's okay. First year, disappointment. Hearing my voice, it's more than I can say. And I hate the fucking Red Sox, so Fenway is the worst case. She had some better performance. She was gonna wear the throwbacks. So.
One of the most iconic venues in all of sport, Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the Temple Owls and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
One of the things to keep your eyes on here today, guys, is the weather. As you know, late in the season, sometimes we can get some crazy conditions, and that seems to be the case today. It is cold and windy. We're going to see how that impacts play if they're able to keep the quarterback and running back's hands warm. I see a lot of heaters on the sideline. I might be huddled up by one myself. I'll keep you posted on how the weather impacts play as we go along. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. So Temple's offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken the...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Silver. Turns it upfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6.
Freshman All-American to the All-American.
It's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion. And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Hand it to the back. Got the first down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires left. He's got it. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. football lines up quickly. Cuts it upfield. It's Garrison. All over him immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Got it.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
They're all over it. Right side, it's Cooper. Touchdown, Owls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Left side, it's low. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
To the air, it's Silver. Reels it in. And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Young.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Calls his own number. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Young. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Flanagan. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tar Heels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cape.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week.
Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, UNC. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution, running and throwing the football? Wow.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Silver. Finds his man. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Rush is on. Left side is low. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And, man, another nice run. And you can just see the balance. You can see the toughness. This guy's really good at what he does, and they're going to continue to feature him. He's already got 1 touchdown on the day, and I imagine he'll continue to be a focal point for this offense, and he better be for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Need. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So first down here as they go back to work. Straight ahead, it's Flanagan. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Garrison. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Those tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Palmer. On the move, he fires. Out wide right, it's Cooper. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got some room, it was over. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Running inside, it's Flanagan. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the 1st down, and they'll get it back. Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Palmer. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell in.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Drops back on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Flanagan. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And you talk about wasting no time. That's what this offense just did. First play, Explosive play, second play, ready to rock and roll, two-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Paul.
And they did a great job at getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Turning it on! He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Temple! How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield, it's Silver. And he gets rid of it.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Good timing on the quick out. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. Quick give. It's Flanagan. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to squeak through the pile. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
And the Tar Heels will have it first and 10. Moving the pocket, it's Silver. Out wide left, it's Lowe. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Snags it over the middle. At the 35, he's open. Lots of running room. The 20. To the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Dropping back, it's Silver. Pulls it in. On the move at the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. 2 very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here and this drive to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on 4th down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
In the backfield, it's Lowe. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way in deciding.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Right down the middle. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Sets his feet. It's Palmer. Turns it upfield. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Owls! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Right side, it's Lowe. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Flanagan. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's low. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Silver. Look out! Going to try to get it himself.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Back's got it on the screen. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Cooper.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Wants to throw. It's Palmer. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Keeps it moving. It's Garrison. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Unleashes one. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. 2nd down, going to throw it. Holds on, it's low.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And a running game can be really...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Garrison. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Garrison. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And you can smell that upset brewing as the confidence grows as they have taken the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tar Heels sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming off that loss last week, he said it's been a challenging week of practice. And I can tell you, early in this ballgame, this is something I'm going to keep my eyes on, how he is performing, moving under center, dropping back, and how his arm looks despite his banged-up body. Guys, back to you.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. When you've seen his athleticism, his speed, and his bend, and his flexibility, he now has 2.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Takes it the other way. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Palmer. Complete. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Garrison. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. This time they'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Wood. Pass to 6. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Silver. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
2nd and long here. Wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Looking downfield, it's Palmer. That one's not even close.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Garrison. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so going to take a shot at this DB. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to beat them to the left. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Might as well run him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Back to throw, it's Palmer. Rush right in his face. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to run it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in? Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They're all over him. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Intercepted for the 11th time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Running the red zone, it's Garrison. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Powers inside. He breaks a tackle. Got a little grass. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Paul.